Hello, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Yeah, great, thank you. First, are you excited to be at FrightFest?
I'm incredibly excited. This is it's our world premiere. It's my first feature film. It's my first time at a festival with the film. Like, this is all very, very exciting, and to world premiere at FrightFest, just amongst a community of huge like genre and horror fans is it's a dream. It's awesome.
And also to be at the most famous cinema in Leicester Square.
Oh yes, thank you for bringing that. Yeah, because I forgot to mention the fact that yes, to be at the Odeon, like this theater is amazing, and to premiere in such a beautiful, massive theater is, it's mind-blowing.
This is the one that I think the Royals come to every time there's a world premiere.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. So that's very cool. It's great company to be in.
So tell me a bit more about your film. How did you start to think of the film, and how did it all come together?
Yeah. I saw a deepfake for the first time in 2018, and I remember the first time I saw it. It was not anywhere near as good as it is now, right? But I saw the potential in it, and I had two immediate thoughts of, this is very cool, and this is definitely going to be used nefariously. And so immediately I was like, oh, I want to make a horror-ish movie about this. And it kind of floated in my head for several years, and then at the end of 2022 in December, it just finally clicked. I knew here's a story I want to tell, because I had so many different stories I wanted to tell, and so then in 2022, it finally clicked of I'll just tell all of those in a interlinking storyline. I lost my train of thought. So you're just asking what else motivate? Yeah, and so something that is really important to me is, or just something I'm very just intrigued by and fascinated with is, the technology is amazing, but our human nature when it comes to perception, when it comes to certainty, when it comes to confirmation bias, everyone is so certain that their opinion is right, and what they think is happening is actually happening. And deepfake technology can so easily exploit that. And so making a film that focuses on the human element of the downfall that can happen when the human response to deepfakes. That's what I wanted to focus on. Less so the technology. The technology is there. The technology is the catalyst, but it's the humans that cause all of the problems.
When it comes to, I've just had a little tab.
Too long. I'm so sorry. I answered for so long. I'm so sorry.
When it comes to casting, how did you find the perfect cast for this?
My casting directors, Sal and Jonathan, did an amazing job. Also, just through some friendships too. Sean Gunn is a friend, and then a buddy of mine was making a film with Jermaine, and he loved my buddy Steve. He loved the concept, and he's like, dude, I'm making this movie with Jermaine. I think Jermaine would be awesome. I'm gonna give him the script. Jermaine read it, and he was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm totally into it. And then other people just auditioned. Aaron Holiday, who's amazing as Duke. I'm pointing at there, but he's not right there. But Aaron Holiday was amazing at Duke. He came from.
Loved him in Cocaine Bear.
He's in Cocaine Bear. He's so great. He's amazing. He's gonna be huge. One of the producers on the film, a friend of his is Aaron's agent, and so he was like, "Oh, I love the script. Let me get Aaron involved." And then and then Sal and Jonathan they brought in a bunch of people, and you just go through the audition process and you just find these right people. And one exciting thing is that that I love to boast about is that Paige Seriously, who plays Lazzie, I was having trouble finding my Lazzie. lady, and I cast one of her friends in the film, and then when I found Paige through her friend Scarlett, and I was like, oh, she's awesome, she'll be perfect. She auditioned, she blew me away, and I was like, fuck yeah, there we go.
I'm going to quickly do 2 questions in one, so it makes it to one question.
Yeah.
You have to do a lot of research into deepfakes, and also what can we expect from you in the future?
Did I have to do a lot of research in deepfakes? I didn't have to do it. I do it regardless. I'm really fascinated with deepfakes and AI and all that technology. I'm fascinated with what it can do and in a good way, and just all of the bad ways that it can and is and will be implemented. So I spend a lot of time reading up on that stuff and gauging people's opinions on where things are going, and also, I mean, like, it's one of those things where when so many people are like, as I was even writing the script, I remember having conversations with people because, like, they'd be like, oh, AI, like, oh, you can always tell, oh, 6 fingers and blah, blah, blah. And as I was writing the script, I was like, not for long. Like, you don't realize how fast this is progressing, and who knows where it's going to go from here. Some of the stuff I wrote in the script didn't exist yet, but I knew it was coming. And it's here already, and I'm sure, like, once more people see it, a lot of this stuff will be even more mainstream on that end. There was a second part to this question. It was the research. What can
we expect in the future?
For the future, I've got a couple other scripts that I'm working on. I would love to do like a sequel to this. I would love to. I could write a million stories that expand APPOFENIACS, so I would love to do sequels to this. But I've got other scripts that I'm writing, and hopefully someone sees this and wants to help me make the next one.